Free trade agreements with multiple countries and regions can help cushion the impact of future crises. Minister in charge of Trade Relations S Iswaran says FTAs can strengthen Singapore's supply chain resilience. He was speaking at the Singapore Apex Business Summit. Chua Tian with more.
And finally,
Makino Asia is one of many firms that benefited from Singapore's FTAs with other countries. The precision manufacturing company tapped 12 FTAs to sell metal cutting machines to customers at a cheaper rate.
We have preferential tariff treatments at these countries. To give a very easy example, a customer in China who wants to import a machine from another country may have to pay high tariffs when they import from us or Singapore-made machines. A 9.7% tax rebate is immediately available for them.
Mr. Janathana says the FTAs boosted sales by up to 40% in markets like China, Turkey and South Korea. Beyond helping firms increase business, Minister in charge of Trade Relations S Iswaran says FTAs are needed to keep trade links such as supply chains intact. The pandemic and war in Ukraine has shown how disruptions can push up commodity prices in recent times.
We need to, at all levels, focus on resilience in supply chains, in our manufacturing, and that resilience must be born out of multiplicity of cooperative arrangements, so that even if one line were to be affected, there are other lines we can rely on.
During a conversation session at the summit, he was asked if having too many FTAs could be counterproductive. The minister says global trade must be built on a multilateral rules-based trading system, like the World Trade Organization.
But the very nature of the WTO is such that its ability to blaze new trails is always going to be somewhat hampered, because forging a consensus with such a large membership and sometimes can be quite challenging. So what we strive to do then is to complement that very strong multilateral trade foundation with plurilateral and bilateral agreements.
Mr. Iswaran says the government will continue to enhance Singapore's trade connectivity and standing as a global trading hub in three ways. One, by broadening the geographical coverage of its trade agreements. Two, by deepening existing partnerships through new initiatives like digital and green economy agreements. And three, by working with like-minded partners to set new standards in its agreements and galvanize other countries to adopt them.